Yo! Yo! Are we live? Are we locked in? Yo! How we doing, man? How we doing today? Pops the One here, back at it with some Amnesia. You already know. Yo! I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good. Honestly, I'm pretty tired today. I hope everybody's doing well, man. Get yourself something to eat, drink, or at the very least, get yourself comfortable. Let me grab myself a little drink. You know what I'm saying? Let me snatch a drink right quick. Alright. The dog is currently down there munching, so if you hear any kibbly bits or any type of crunching or munching, that is the dog. I apologize. But either way, man, we are back at it again with some Amnesia. As you can tell, this is part 3, Pops the One. Let's get right into it, man. Let's get right into it. In the last episode, I do believe we just left it off in the middle of another section, kind of like the first and second episode. We have kind of a bunch of things to figure out, and beyond that, I mean, not really much else to say. We got to figure out what's going on in the current environment. Beyond that, I mean, let's hope for the best. Let's hope we don't get scared, man. I hope everybody out there is doing well. Let's see. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. Yeah, in the last episode we were in this area right here. We do not have a lot of oil, but our health is good. We have a slight headache. We're chilling though. We're chilling though. We got some pieces to some things, which is kind of interesting. Combination does not work. I'm guessing none of these combos would work. I'm just wanting to try it now that we can. But let's look back at our journal and see what kind of mementos we got. Like I said, I'm a little bit tired, so hopefully I don't get scared too bad today, man. Just kind of want to have a chill episode, which it's the horror game, so what am I doing? Alright. The lock is broken. Find another way to open the closet door in the guest room. Alright, find a way to start the engine. Already yawning. Already off to a bad start. Holy shit. I'm gonna get scared so bad. Find the key that unlocks the door leading to the machine room. The rubble from the cave-in is hindering further passage. Find a way to get through. I remember hearing about explosives with that. The other stuff is kind of more self-explanatory. Except for the guest room thing. We have to find a way to open that. Alright, but find a way to start the engine. Find a key. So the key we can probably find in the engine, I don't know. We'll have to figure out as well. Let's look around, man. Let's go. We're basically out of oil for our thingy-majig, which kind of sucks, but we have a ton of matches or whatever, so let's try and use that more so, huh? Alright, man, let's get it. Professor Taylor was the second death caused by his damned curiosity. What do you mean? What do you mean? Alright. Second yawn already, holy. Okay. Do we have to find a key in here or anything? Oh, it's a note, isn't it? Nope. Kind of the thing, it's gonna be really hard to figure out what is where and where is what. Where is El Keyington? Okay. What was that noise? Alright, just bring the cross with us, we should be fine. By the Holy Spirit! Don't fuck around. Okay, so we need to find a key. We need to find some other way through the guest room. What was that noise? It's like footsteps? couldn't perhaps break that, could I? I doubt it pretty severely. Yeah. Okay, so the books on the bookshelves, even though we can't mess with all of them, they're not important. They're not worthy. Let me actually change something real quick. Change the setting I forgot to do. There we go. Nothing in that room. Okay. Have I never been over here? Really? Come here, Beaz. Oh, come here, dog. Alright. You're kidding if you're saying I've never been this way. Yeah, this is where the dog was, right? Oh, really?
Let's see what you have to offer.
Damn.
What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
What the hell? I really thought we had been in this place. I think we have, because we opened that up and it sent the things out. The dude's face was all different after the thing. Did it not save fully? Deadly Willer. That's why we're able to hear the dogs, because he tortured the dog, right? Another area with rubble all over. What do we have to say? The rubble from the cave. Wait, is that the same thing? Find another way around the rubble in the study. Very interesting stuff. I don't want to use a match, but I don't want to go crazy. Let's get out of here. Find another way around the rubble. Well, motherfucker. It's not very instructive. Or even constructive at that. Very, very goofy. Okay. Seemingly the answer is not in here. Or in any of these rooms. Not that we could figure out. Cracked window. Weak wooden frame. Can we break the window then? Oh yeah. Oh, shot! Oh. Nothing in there that we can see. Alright. Holy. Interesting stuff. Okay. For some reason I thought this episode might be a little slow. Well, I say for some reason, but I know the reason. Since we had looked around a bunch and stuff like that, I figured it would take a lot longer to figure this stuff out, but we clearly just didn't explore very well enough. When will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries. From where I came, mankind has not even wasted a breath, yet I bow to you. I have done so much for you and gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who fell in all fairness. It was I who, in all fairness, should have entered that gate. My fault. What are we talking about here, champion?
What? What is this place?
For real. Real deal. Elevator machine instructions. Make sure the flow is set according to the following chart. Trinity steam set functions 4-phase, blah blah blah, complete. Okay. All rods need to be inserted. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure. Up 8, down 8. Okay. Up 8, down 8. Low cycle rod. Up 8, down 8. I'm assuming we can see the note again, but... Another bit of rubble. Another bit of rubble. Are you kidding me? We found a way around the rubble only to find another pile of rubble? Really? Well, now I'm confused then, because I shouldn't just go back, right? What the fuck? Does it expect me to do this at a later time? Like am I supposed to have something else done when I get here? That dog is going through it, brother. What could I be missing? Oh, what's up? What's up, brother? What's up, brother? Let's see. I mean, I can't see anything that I'd be missing. Bro gave no notification. Well, I was gonna text you, but I didn't know. You know, I just figured if you'd see it, you'd see it. If not, you know. I mean, I'm not missing nothing. There's 3 rooms. We're not seeing nothing. It's all good, though. I'm tired as fuck and won't get home from work till 1 a.m. Damn. I'm glad to be streaming. Normally, you would say it's late, but I'm guessing you're pretty happy that I'm streaming at this time then. It kind of works out. I'm pretty tired, too, though. I can't lie. But alright. Apparently, this is not the right way. The rubble's still there. I don't know. Fair, but it is Amnesia. I told you needed to play this game. Yeah. Right now we're kind of in a weird place, though. I'm not sure what's the next step. So, yeah, that is just that. It doesn't do anything. Maybe if we go back, there will be something. Leave myself for 4 hours at work till close. Hell yeah, low key. Kind of gas, I can't lie. Being able to just hang out on the cool dimension. Guy. What? You're kidding? What the hell was that? Tread carefully. I actually died? What the hell was that? Did I die? It literally like pushed me off. I didn't even... Like, what? Why did that happen? That was so strange. Okay. Oh, we can't make that jump. Yeah, that's the death screen. How did I even fall like that? That was so strange. It's okay though. Okay, well, we kind of figured out what dude was talking about from going over there, but we don't really know anything to help us. Like, nothing has been... No progress has been made, I feel like. But, I mean, I say that like we didn't just get... We did explore and stuff, so we need to clearly explore better with the other rooms. What a good environment this game presents. You remember that room for real? I remember that room. It's been 4 years since I played this game. Have fun. Yeah, I just need to figure out what's going on. That's the only thing currently. I just need to figure out what's up. I'm kind of forgetting. Or I'm not forgetting, I'm kind of lost. I don't know why I said forgetting.
That taste, that fragrance, Damascus rose.
Even in the last area, we were already in the place and got the audio for it, so it's like the game didn't recognize that we were in these places already. Look in drawers too, goof. Yeah, again, we've already been in this place. I've already explored this place thoroughly, multiple times. But I say that, and we did like, you know, get something new that last time. I just don't know what I could possibly be missing. Like... To a broken lock. I just don't know. I damn near feel like I need to look it up. Oh shit, will this work? Yep, we just need to figure stuff out.
Please, let it be here.
The key could be in here. Throw something at it or pick the lock, lol. Now we got a crowbar. We just need to figure out what's good. We just need to figure out the steps.
4th of July, 1839. It's done.
It's
The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
Yeah, I mean, that is like real deal artifact shit right there, no? Real deal artifact shit. Nothing in the things. Oh! He knows where I'm at! Stop playing. Oh my god, why did he do that? Why would he do that to me, bro? Haven't found no fucking key either. Tell me I just got scared for nothing? That dude scared the shit out of me. Why did he hit the door, man? Motherfucker. Well, no key, but we're making a lot of progress, so just need to keep searching around. Clearly the monster doesn't like the moves we're making. Holy shit. Genuinely though, I do feel like I'm leaving something behind. I don't know. I feel like I'm not doing the right thing, but there's nothing we could have left behind here. We looked at all the drawers, we looked into the thing. Oh.
Oh, thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
Well, there's always something you missed. Always, chap. Every time you think you did it, man, just, you know, think about what you're forgetting. Think about what you aren't thinking about. I just decided to take a double check, you know what I'm saying? Just look around and there it was. Good stuff. It's kind of interesting though how my intuition was with me. I knew I was missing it even though I didn't know what I was missing. Okay. Study has all the rooms with the... We need to open up the rubble in the study, right? There's no door with a key? Where was the door with the key? In the storage? Where was the door with the key? Not in here. Not in here. Man, these rooms are really fucked up, low-key. Same painting. All these rooms are the same though, right? There's no, no locked doors or nothing. So it has to be in the storage, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Yeah, we didn't miss nothing. Through that room is nothing. Yeah, nothing's locked. There's the one room with the things, but it's the machine room. I think we need to get the engine running before we can do that or whatever, so let's see. He's coming. He's coming. I don't know who you're talking about, and I'm really not even worried about it. Bro's lucky I'm not in the UFC fighting game because I would put the paws on him. You know, bro's just lucky I'm not able to bam bam boom bam because, yeah. I would absolutely maul if I could, but we'll just play it cool. We'll just, you know, we'll be the better man. Avoid danger. Holy shit. Come on. We've been in this motherfucker before, so we should be alright, champ. Even though it is very dark. There is no sort of... Yeah, I mean... I think we've already been in there, though. Don't need to be in there. I just need to find out where this key goes to. And, it won't budge. And there's the rubble. Sounds like a little kid. What the hell is that? Cannot use item this way. Okay. Small carpenter's drill. So not that way either. Down here. Oh, I don't know what down here would be it. Is that a little kid? The valve is rusted shut. Oh shit. Oh, that actually did work. A vessel is needed for the liquid. Partially filled pot. Okay. I'm figuring all this shit out right now. What do we need the pot for? Is this how we make the explosive thing? Created the explosive mixture. Okay. Will we only be able to use the explosive thing once though? Because there seems to be like 3 spots of rubble. Oh, picked up explosive. What's all that noise? Big chillin' around here. Right? Okay, so we got said explosive. Now we need to figure out where it goes. Progress, progress, progress. Don't get scared now. Listen, man, I never liked kids, okay? I think they're annoying. I think they're really dumb. And I think that I was a cooler kid than all you kids. So like, listen, stop fucking crying. It's not because it's scary, it's because you're not cool. Okay, remember that. Forever. That should be your villain arc story. Imagine getting called not cool as a ghost. That would fucking suck. Oh, hey. What are you fucking said that you can only communicate through crying? Imagine being like that. Imagine being a ghost and the only way you can communicate is by crying. I would cry too. Little pussy. Okay. That wasn't really a cry, that one. It was kinda... Okay. See, but now the question is, what do we use the explosive mixture on? Because it seems like this would be the obvious answer, but I don't know. Let's see. Boom. Said don't stand too close when it goes off. Is this going to be like a fireworks situation where it doesn't do nothing, I walk up and then it blows me up? Or is it just going to blow up? Does it want me even further away? Maybe I throw something at it? Activate? Make it fucking really boomba? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bye, Yoooo. Okay, but now the question is, yeah, we don't have any more explosives, so what are we gonna do about the other rubble? So, we not we not die first, actually. Stay focused on the solutions and the problems will not be as bad. What is that noise?
Why are you doing this? Get away from me!
Real dark in this motherfucker. We'll be just fine, we'll be just fine, we'll be just fine. It is very dark though. We're good. And it's not H-Town, it's H-Time. Swing and bang, baby, the boulevard is our playground. Elbows and poles, 84 and 3. We're seeing money downtown, cause that's what we supposed to see. That's not what we're supposed to see. I ain't so used to. Always gotta be some oil. Just like a true American looking around and stealing the oil as soon as I see it. Perfect. We definitely don't need to do all that, but cool. I'm really happy I touched that. Can we please like use the knife maybe? Is there two of them? Man, if ever there was a horror game that like, I don't know, let you use the weapons you find. Just perhaps. Okay. Well, seems like I should not be down here, but I'm exploring, dude. Just a little bit of urban exploration. Really, dude? Really, dude? Hello? I think I need to go in there, bro. I think, anyway. God damn, you're ugly. Oh, you little weirdo, you didn't go the other way? Oh, no! What do you mean? Bro, the knife sound low-key scared me more than... We're not dead, though. The fuck, champ? No way the guy starts running at me, though, bro! Ow, what? Okay, I mean, I don't think we can put any, I don't think we can put it out or anything, can we? I don't know. Do I go back? I wanted to see what was in that room. I wanted to explore the room that dude was like protecting. Or at least trying to... So the more we look at them, the more we go insane. I forgot about that. But... yeah, that like speeds the guy up. Wasssaa. I feel like I've said that so much that I'm like dead off saying it. I don't know why. I feel like I've said that so much now, it's like I burnt it out in such a quick amount of time. Yeah, he was hiding some good old matches, but yeah, I'm sorry. I'm pretty tired today. You know, I'm a human being too, man. Real life happens to me too, you know. So I apologize. You know how I be. Alright. In case of a missing rod, if a full set of 3 rods is unavailable, there is 1 rod in the inner study room we already got. It might work in case the elevator breaks down again. Wow, I can't even talk. Unless it's absolutely necessary, always use spare rods in the storage before a mended one. Alright, cool. Are these, yeah, these should be chilling, huh? Fucking piece of shit. Motherfucker, man. This bastard scares me every time. I will beat your bitch ass up with the motherfucking box. Do not play with me. Got it, homie. There's nowhere to hide, though. There's literally nowhere to hide. Maybe... I mean, what is the AI that this guy's working with? Because either he just knows we're here no matter what, or he goes into the room, we fake him out, we can run away. What is the likelihood that he just knows exactly where I am no matter what? Okay, he doesn't just know. But he also doesn't do shit unless I'm there, it seems like. Nothing I can do. He's gonna be able to see me if he turns or anything. Just get it, just get it, just get it, just get it. I'm dead. I'm so fucking dead. He's so on me. Oh my god, he's so on me. There's 2 of them! Just keep running. Just keep running. Just never stop running. Just never stop running. Are we good? 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 The music doesn't stop. Oh, the game did not like that I did that, huh? He follows? Nah. Nah, he doesn't follow. Fuck off. Fuck you, shut up.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
Dickhead.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shade will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
Do you know Skrilla, Nev? Do you know Skrilla? Do you know Skrilla, Chef? Or was I kidding? Yeah, that music perfectly played into your fucking little joke there, didn't it? Dickhead. Okay. Still not in this, Or I've heard of it. Remind me. He's the face of Zombieland. Kensington, face of Zombieland. Okay, we got these wooden, or we got the parts or whatever, but what did we use them on? I don't think we figured that out, did we? Guest room or study? We got a key as well for something that we haven't figured out. What did this shit tell us? It's locked. Cool, we're figuring it out, we're figuring it out. Questioning if I even want to fucking be here.
This shouldn't be.
What the fuck? Or what are we even talking about?
5th of July, 1839. Today, I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture.
Maybe you can help me out. I'll try and figure it out, of course, and then we'll see.
Have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
Alright, let's see. Lever puzzle. Is there a light I can turn on? There we go. Okay. Let's see. Okay. You're cooked. Well, Bubba, I'm sorry to tell you, I'm not cooked. I know exactly what it is. I remember in the note it said it needs to be 8 up and 8 down. So now that my brain understands that and I'm not tweaking about it and I've done a lot of these puzzle games, I realize what needs to happen is we need to add up 8 on the top and add up bottom on the bottom. But of course it's just gonna be like, you know, we gotta like do the math or whatever, so you know. But I guess it doesn't have to be perfect or anything like that. The note said though 8 top, 8 below, so we'll do that and see if that's right, and if not, then I guess you can make fun of me at that point. So here's what I'll do. This instantly makes 8 up. So then 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Would that be good, or does it have to be all of them? Alright, the flow is now even and stable. That was cool. Alright. You flip-flopped, Bubba. You went from bet you don't get it in 20 minutes without looking it up. You're cooked. It's mad easy. I was just dumb. Fuck. Yes, I mean, you know. After all these puzzle games, man, I realized one underlying fact. One underlying fact with every puzzle I've done is just that I oversolve it. Like, whenever a puzzle presents itself, the first thing you think about is the puzzle solved. But you don't figure the steps to take it there, you know? So whenever I see things like a note or like this or like that, you just kind of try and take in what details matter. It said something about 8 up, 8 below, add that down. So, you know, I'm like, okay, I just carry that information until it makes sense, you know? And, well, there you go. because I wanted to speed run it. I wasn't going for an experience. True, true, true. Yeah, that's what this game does a lot better than a lot of games. Is like all the notes matter towards the story. All the things that you do matter towards what's going on, you know? Like, let's see what happens here. Note that there are only 2 spare rods left in storage for the elevator machinery. Make sure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged and keep the others in the inner study rooms in case all 3 would crack again. Well, I'm pretty sure we didn't have any problem with that, right? I'm pretty sure we got all the rods. No problem. At this point, it would just be which ones are which, right? Because of the circle, triangle, and square. I mean, which ones are which at that point? Let's put some more oil in the... Yeah, I mean... Let's figure this out. Let's see.
14th of July, 1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly.
I have a question though, Chef, after.
From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed, Alexander. What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
Is that the Tate? No, I'm playing. Alright. The Outsider? Ooh, interesting, huh? Nah, but I was gonna ask, I didn't know you played this game, bro. When did you play it? I didn't know you ever played this one. When did you ever play it, bro? Can we just put them in any of them, or is it like Geek Central? Did it even matter? I don't even know. Okay, we got the rods, we got the other puzzle. Pretty chill, huh? Pretty chill stuff. Pretty good shit. I really do this stuff. I'm on my own. Yes. Yes, me. Alright.
17th of July, 1839.
3 out of 3.
How has this escaped me? They're all dead. Limbs scattered,
Whoa.
heads split down the middle, their skin flayed as if boiled. I feel like I'm falling
What
into
the fuck?
myself. What's happening? Sir William Smith, Professor Taylor, now Dr. Tate. Is it following me? How can it not be? It's the damn thing I brought from Africa. Something is after me.
Wow.
I have no choice but to trust the Baron. He better know what he claims. If he is wrong, I suspect he'll regret it as well.
Well, I don't have my Chef Rosto account, but I got hacked and couldn't get back. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. That always sucks. Always sucks. Interesting, though. I never knew you played this game. I always thought you just watched it for real. Yes, me. Machinery needs more work. There are missing cog wheels to be fitted. What, like this? Chef, do you know Baby Kia? It's funny because I'm like mentioning these artists like I know them, like that, and I don't, but I know of them, but I don't know their music. But it's like, in my head, I'm hearing their music type of thing. Oh, yeah, I think so. Gage was saying do that, right? Yeah, I think I remember you telling me. I really flipped a bitch. Was this an incinerator? I knew it. Oh. If you heard Baby Kia's music, you'd be like, what the fuck? And yeah, I mean, not really in a good way. Whenever you say that, it kind of sounds like, oh, what do you mean? I'm telling you how it sounds. You'd be like, what the fuck? Okay, boxes are too big. I just wanted to see if I could, to be honest. But now that I'm seeing it, we gotta do like this, though, huh? We gotta do like this, though, huh? Get a little bit of the Yarko, you know what I mean? No? Really, bro? None of the Yark easy? Here we go. Isn't he like a 9-year-old? Nah, that's, I know who you're talking about. That's some other kid. Nah. I don't think it's the same one anyway. Burner needs more coal. I'm pretty sure we gotta put on the things anyway before we get it coaled up, so let me grab down. Nah, but Baby Kia's blowing up. You might have like seen him or heard of him and don't know it, but he's pretty goofy. Do you know about Bloodhound Lil Jeff? Chef, do you know about Bloodhound Lil Jeff? You probably don't, especially if you don't know Baby Kia and whatnot, but Bloodhound Lil Jeff is a new Chicago guy who's blowing up pretty heavy, and rest in peace to that guy, man. Rest in peace. I mean, I don't know, I say that, but like, he was a bad dude, apparently. Pretty bad dude, man. But no, I don't know. It's the new street shit going on right now. Probably don't know. It's pretty goofy. Okay. 2 out of 3 cogs. We need one more. Where the last one at? If I had to say any of them are the most interesting though, that Skrilla dude I mentioned, he's probably the one that you'd be like the most like, what the fuck about. Baby Kia's just kind of crazy with it. Pick my ear off the streets because they're too damn dumb. Yeah, nah, exactly, bro. Exactly. Shit is pretty crazy, but I don't know why. For some reason, Skrilla is just like, he kind of sticks in my head. I think it's like, it's something about his attitude, and he has this one song where he was like, Skrilla has this one song where he's like, y'all think y'all are cool because you're killing shit. I'm not saying it the right, of course. I'm not saying it the way he says it, of course. But basically, he says like, y'all think y'all are cool because y'all are killing shit. He's like, I've been doing this shit since middle school. I guess I'm the cool guy. He's like, I'm the cool guy now. Oh, bro, the way he said that shit. In the song, he says it a lot better than like I'm saying it now. It makes it. He says it, and you're sitting there like, whoa, wait a second. But yeah, he's like, y'all think y'all are cool because you're killing? I've been doing this shit since middle school. I guess that makes me the cool guy. Bro, kind of wicked. But he's a big drug user, really. He's the face of Kensington, the zombie land is what they call that, bro. You should look at it. If you know Brandon Buckingham and Tommy G, I think they've done some stuff, you know. I'm telling you, bro, keep listening to Zero, man. I'm telling you, his shit is really good. He has this one song where he's like, he says something like, pay attention to the shit that I be saying in my verses. As you get older, that's the shit that you're gonna start to see. That's the shit that you're gonna start to see. They are roll hits, so they are part of me. Yeah, I like that a lot. I can't be a card of me. By your forehead, ain't no reason to be looking like that. Too deep on the beat. Alright, bet. Won't pay your rent. Won't buy your clothes. Won't even cook your dinner, boo. I can't cook anyway. Zero has this one song where that's what he says in it. Zero has this one song, I can't remember right now, but he's talking about just women, you know, and he's like, I can't pay your rent, I can't pay your bills, I can't even cook anyway, you know what I mean? He's like, I ain't gonna buy you dinner. He's like, I can't cook anyway. But do you know about Big Mo? Do you know about Big Mo and Pimp C? Zero and Slim Thug needed to stop bullshitting. There's too money. He says some shit like there's too much money to be getting. Oh, bro. I'm gonna have to, if you don't know, it's Big M-O-E. Yeah. Pimp C and Big Mo is kind of who I'm on right now. Of course I'm on Zero, but he already knows. He's on some dumb shit, man. He needs to post more music. Zero literally says shit like, my fans be on my ass talking about I ain't posting no music, man. This and that and the other, and it's like, hey, real shit though. I need some more music. But no, I don't know OB Trice. I don't. Let's see. Wood grain wheel, you combine the nine diamonds in my grill. And can't nobody do it like that, cause I do it like this. I ain't never been a mark or a bid. All I wanna do is try and get rid. Like I ain't feeling that shit. I don't know you there's nothing, so I'm killing that shit. I wrote my song, your mans ain't pick up again. Interesting. Man say they happy for you when they see what you got, but they so jealous they really want you to be what you're not. They say you successful only if you be breaking bread with them, but out of town they hit your house and you try to take the bed with them. And then they wonder why my attitude is fuck 'em up. Ow, motherfucker. How am I getting damaged by literally nothing? What am I supposed to do? I don't know if anything actually is hurting me. I think it's just trying to scare me. But alright. We've probably been streaming for about 40, 50 minutes? 53 minutes? Yeah. We'll figure out what's going on after this and then we'll see, man. We'll see. Oh, whoa. Holy shit. It's not H-Town, it's H-Town. We weren't damaging, we were hitting the little things. Whenever, like, the walls and all that stuff gets, like, you know, the red pus or whatever, it starts to hurt us when we hit it. I don't know if it's just, like, trying to scare you, if, like, you shouldn't touch it, but in that case, as you saw, we couldn't really avoid it, so I don't know. Knocking those down, smoking across the ground. One day you're here. Oh, I'm trying to buy it, dude. I died, dude. Oh, well, we did one of the two. Okay. Well, we definitely made it to another section. What a good game, man. I can't lie. Especially for the YouTube. Descent. Or Descend In. Take a rough ride on an elevator in Amnesia, the Dark Descent. Excuse me. We just got the trophy, the Dark Descent. Or not the Dark Descent. That's not what it's called. Descendant is what it's called. My fault.
Come this way.
What was that?
Yo, it's about 8:30. Ratal, how you doing, brother?
Responsibilities as a baron is that of a prison warden. This is where criminals are locked up.
Like a
Oh, we're down in the
Very much so.
dungeon.
Come, don't linger.
We're in the sewers. Even the homie said don't linger. I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good. I was just about to say this episode is really good, man. This game is really good for YouTube, I think. I'm glad to hear you're doing good, man, for real. I'm doing pretty good, yeah. Doing pretty good. I'm pretty sleepy today, but all things considered, man, you know, Your live streams always bring me joy. That's crazy. That's crazy to hear. We only got scared like one time, so I wouldn't really recommend to watch this back. I mean, if you're interested in the gameplay and stuff, it's really good. We definitely had some good moments, but yeah, this episode was just pretty chill, I'd say. I mentioned that in the beginning. I'm pretty tired and stuff, so, you know. I think next episode, though, Chef Rosto said, yes, sewers. So apparently we're in the right place for another episode, man. Not gonna lie, I was falling asleep driving to work. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I remember how that was all the time. For sure. But yeah, if we're in the right area for another video, then I think we're at an hour already. I think we leave it off here, man, and we'll start this new section completely fresh, you know. I always like to do it like this because as soon as we join up, we're going into something that we've never been at, so we can figure it out, like, perfectly, you know. But honestly, my day's been pretty alright, you know. My day's been pretty alright. All things considered, I think the biggest thing for me... We're in the dungeon. Remember that, guys. We're in the dungeon, so we're probably going to be, like, hearing a lot of spirits. But either way, what is that noise? I don't know if y'all hear that. One of the biggest things for me right now is the fact that, like, my dad's in jail, bro. He's about to go to prison, you know what I mean? Like... I don't know, man. I just try and be grateful no matter what. It's kind of funny because it's like, you know, I don't know. Like I was saying in the beginning of the episode, like I'm human too, bro. You know, the reason I don't have energy is because I'm human. You know, I'm tired too and shit. And, you know, I've had a pretty human day, man. I've had a pretty human day, so, you know. But at the end of it, like I say, I'm trying to just be grateful no matter what, bro. Like, the fact is, like, I can come and stream this game and have a good time with you guys. I'm able to do what I want, and, you know, it's all good, so. I'm not going to sit here and tell you about how this is, yeah, you know. But the difference between jail and prison is, one is basically just like, how do you say? The difference between jail and prison is basically the difference between, like... ISS and like an actual alternative school, if I can basically put it like that. The difference between prison, bro, is basically like high school to college, head ass. It's just like one of them is more chill, one of them is more like the people go in and out, and prison is for the guys who get the bigger sentence, you know? If you're going to jail, it's for some minor shit, you're not really in there for a minute, you know, you're not really tripping on it, but if you're going to prison, then you're gonna be there for a minute, you know? That's the difference. But yeah, normally it's just like, you know, normally if you're going to jail, you might get out the next day or next week or whatever. If you're going to prison, you're going to be there for a while. Yeah, that's the basic premise. Yeah. No, you know, you're always going to go to jail before you go to prison, I'm pretty sure. I don't think you ever just straight up go to prison. I actually don't know about that part, but yeah, jail is like the beginning of prison, and then you go if you go, and if you don't, then, you know, your charges weren't that bad or whatever, but... You know, my dad is not one of those guys who's very, I don't know how to put it. Yeah, I don't know. He's in the maximum security right now, so when he goes to prison, it's going to be the same thing, you know what I mean? He's a violent offender, so he's not going to be able to just chill out. Well, depending on where he goes, but yeah, man. I think about that a lot, you know, I think about that a lot. Anytime I think, even, like, I'm not gonna lie, anytime I'm eating now, even when I go outside to take a piss, I think to myself, like, I'm a free person, you know what I mean? And there's people out there who will never see the light of day again, bro, literally. So, yeah, I don't know, no matter how bad my day might be or go or whatever, man, like, there's somebody out there who didn't even get the chance, you know what I mean? Max security is just like the worst people there. Nah, max security I think max security depends on place by place, because there's severity depending on where you go, but, nah, man, like, maximum security is just like the worst people there, you know what I mean? He's in there with the rapists, he's in there with the pedophiles, he's in there with the murderers, you know what I mean? He's a violent offender, which means the crime he committed is a violent one, which means he's aggressive, he could hurt somebody. So he's around the people who are just like him, you know what I mean? Max is maximum, everything. Max is just like maximum security, like, you know. Yeah, no, it's not necessarily like, nah, there's a difference between like, solitary confinement, you know? There's a difference between like solitary confinement. Yeah, he's just in the max, he's just in max, like he's not, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he's already had some goofy situations. My biggest thing is just like, yeah. No, my biggest thing for him is, bro, like, in prison, everybody always thinks of, like, the gangs and, like, you know, oh, bro, if I'm not in a gang, I'm gonna get beat up or whatever. Nah, bro, that's like the very beginning of it. That's like the very mild shit. Like, extortion is what you gotta worry about in prison. Somebody like trying to get money out of you and doing shit to you, or like making you, like, you know, like, people know how to fuck with you, bro. They're not gonna just, like, I don't know, because we're free, because we've never experienced that type of environment, your brain instantly goes to like, oh, I hope I don't get beat up or stabbed. And it's like, bro, they don't really care. Like, that's so normal to them. They're thinking like, how can I get the most money out of this guy? How can I, like, you know, break his spirit type shit? How can I, you know? And I saw something where it was basically like, you know, if you're a real person, if you're a good dude, like, you don't have nothing to worry about in there, bro. They're only gonna fuck with people who, like, already have that type of dumb shit, or already, like, you know, yeah, like, if somebody asks you to do something and you're like, yeah, bro, I got you, no matter what, they're gonna know you're gullible, they're gonna fuck with you. But if you're the type of person where they're like, hey, man, what's up with you? And you're like, yo, bro, you know, and you show the real shit, then they're gonna be like, all right, cool, no problem, you know? But, yeah, I think a lot of the time, man, like, you don't realize how seriously you can get yourself in a bad scenario, or, like, you know, how like, you just take a lot of things for granted, bro. Like, you know, on the free world, or out in the free world, you don't think about, like, if I take a piss or a shit, like, I'm gonna have to, like, you know, get rid of that or anything. But when you're in jail, literally in the room with somebody else, like, your shit might stink, bro. They literally say, put water on it. That's a term in jail. Put water on it, bro. Every time you take a shit, every single one of them, every one you drop, instantly flush, so it doesn't stink up the room. As a free person, you don't think about that, but, like, that really could get somebody fucked up in there, you know what I mean? They say put water on it, so, yeah, I mean, that's the type of shit I think about, bro. I can take a shower whenever I want to, change the temperature, I can use the bathroom how I want to, not worry about it, you know, I can eat food and not be tripping about, like, it's terrible and shit. So, yeah, man, at the end of the day, anytime people are going through stuff, man, anytime you're going through stuff, realize, like, hey, man, if your tooth hurts, there are people out there who were born without teeth, you know what I mean? If your back hurts, there are people out there who were born immobile. They literally couldn't move, you know what I mean? Hey, man, if my teeth fall out, I'm glad I had them in the first place, you know? Hold up. What happened? What's up? But, yeah, man, I mean, that's just kind of, I don't know. It's really interesting because, like, a lot of the time there's people out there in the world who have no idea about that, you know? Prison and jail is just kind of like a thing that they think about, you know? Like, with homeless people, you don't really think about, like, yourself in that situation, or, like, how you are by it or whatever. Like, you just see, like, you know, oh, that person went in, or, like, that person got out. That was a long time. Like, that's crazy. But until you really understand, like, the in and outs and the day-by-day situations and, like, you know, that type of stuff, man, you really don't have an appreciation for it. So, like, you know, it's interesting for me because I see a lot of people outside who, like, you know, they have what I would want, or they have it all, you know what I mean? Or they have a better situation, and they don't really care about it. They don't really appreciate it, you know what I mean? It's not a thing to them. They don't see it as, like, a good thing. But for me, man, like, truly, like, a shower is so important, bro. Being able to go to sleep when you want to is so important. Like, the fact that my dad is not able to just, like, not hear anybody talking, you know? He's not able to just, like, hear silence, you know? There's always going to be a dude talking. There's always going to be somebody yelling. There's always going to be some noise, you know? Like, I don't know, man. It's kind of the simple shit, you know? It's just the simple shit. Chef Ross, Chef, I don't know if he told you, but he was saying, he mentioned something about writing a book. I don't know if he was joking or not, but, like, he's been seeing a lot of shit in there, man. A lot of crazy shit. But, Chef says, I saw a guy get cornered by 10 plus guys because he was scared to shower. They threatened to beat him up if he didn't shower, and he said he was scared. We guarded the shower so he could shower alone. I mean, yeah, man, that's that real shit. Like, I think the biggest thing about jail or prison or whatever is, like, the fact that people lie to you. People are gonna snake you out, or, like, be sneaky, or, like, not really tell you what's up. If you're straight up, bro, if you're real about shit, like, you're cool in there. You're good, bro. I don't know, Chef Rosto, I don't know if you know about Rico Reckless, if you know that name, but, I saw something today where he was like, I was in the county with this dude, you know, and he started telling stories, and he said like, damn, holy shit, yeah. He said, Rico Reckless said some shit like, he was basically like, I hate them fake-ass, hoe-ass motherfuckers, you know what I mean? He was like, all these people out here, like, fucking, they're hoes, you know? And he said something like, the guys who don't try and learn and shit like that, you know? And the way he said it, he was basically saying, like, I was once in that situation of, like, doing some dumb shit or, like, just messing up, but, like, I learned from my mistakes, you know what I mean? Like, there's guys in there who never learn, they don't give a fuck, like, and yeah, it's kind of like that, bro. If you're real, if you're a good dude, like, it doesn't matter if you do something wrong, it's about taking accountability, you know? It's about, like, doing the right thing, you know? It's that type of thing, so... Yeah, a lot of the time people get scared because like, oh, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to get beat up immediately. And it's like, nah, bro. You're going to go in there and people are going to notice like off rip, like, oh, he's never been here before. You can see it on his face that he's scared, you know? And at that point, they're going to press you and ask, you know, hey, man, what you doing? You know, where are you from? Blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, you shouldn't even fucking be in jail, motherfucker. You shouldn't even be there, you know? So, hey, man, I mean, I don't know if I'll ever find myself in that scenario. I hope I don't, but, yeah, I mean, the fact that I'm not and I still appreciate it is, yeah, I mean, there are people in there, man, who have cerebral palsy and have to fight, you know what I mean? And there are people in there, like my dad, who might not ever have to fight, but at the end of the day, man, you shouldn't be in that bitch, you know what I mean? And I'm appreciative of the fact that I have stuff on the outside. It's kind of fucked up that we have that connection, but at the same time, it does make me appreciate stuff, so, you know. I don't know. There's always light in the dark scenario, you know what I mean? Even a dude with cerebral palsy. Imagine how good that guy felt after winning, and he has cerebral palsy. Like, bro, that's like, I don't know. It's like, you see the small guy knock out the big guy, and you're sitting there like, damn, that was crazy. Imagine having cerebral palsy and winning a jail fight. That's aura. I mean, that's rep, bro. That's reputation right there. That's like, that's gonna carry over from jail to jail, bro. If that was some prison shit, that dude who lost would be, oh man, that reputation would be tarnished for good, bro. That's fucked up. Wow, really? The maximum time you can be in prison is 30 years. A dude got 40-something years for a DWI. My dad's in there with the guy who got like 46 years or 48 years because of a third DWI. We had to prevent motherfuckers from gathering around it. Fuck yeah. For sure. That's crazy though. Wow, interesting. There was a dude who got 40-something years for a DWI. I mean, it was his third one, but, you know. I had to yell, move around, don't look at it. Facts. Facts, they do that too much, man. They put too much heat on it. I don't know where I got the term, but I always say this. It's called blowing up the spot, you know what I mean? Blowing up the spot, man. Y'all fools are blowing this shit up, bro. You know? But 30 years independently, what do you mean? Like only at one time or only one person? Or what do you mean, independently? I'm guessing only at one time or whatever. Only 30 years, though. In Brazil, the maximum penalty is 30 years? Here in Brazil, the maximum time you can be in prison is 30 years. I'm not gonna lie, like, from a criminal standpoint, that sounds kind of, like, jackpot or something. I don't want to be like naive or sound stupid or anything, but, like, from a crime standpoint, that's like, you know? Almost called out catch a corner on a little kid. What is catch a corner? Is that where you fight? I'm hearing you. Catch a corner is probably like get out the camera view and we'll do our thing and then go back to it, you know? I'm guessing catch a corner is like, hey man, come see me type shit. Yeah, that's probably what that is. I called catch a corner on a kid because he tried to press me over a bouncy ball hitting an OG in the free time room. Yeah. Told him it wasn't that serious in New York, Big black motherfucker told me to fight him, and I was like, nah, note over that. Yeah, out the cameras, yeah. Yeah, I think, the biggest thing about jail and prison, bro, is, like, how bored fools are. Like, half the time, fools will fight just because they're that bored. Like, man, just somebody's talking shit, you know, or somebody's talking, and they're like, man, I'll fight anybody, you know, and then somebody's like, I'm down to fight, let's do it, you know, and then fucking, alright, let's go fight, you know? Like, y'all fools just really be bored as hell, bro. Y'all really just be bored as fuck. You do anything, the max time you can get is 30 years. Wow, that's crazy, bro. I damn near gonna... What? So you're telling me I can pull some, like, absolutely wild shit. I can, like, do the absolute most diabolical shit, and the most they can give me is 30 years? Oh, man, don't let a clout chaser hear that, for real. Because my brain goes with that type of shit. Brazil max penalty. What the fuck? It pulls up some why did Max get a penalty? Oh my god, that's why it pulled up. Based? Lol? What do you mean? It pulled up some driving shit. Oh, Ratal, you're capping, Ratal. Ratal, you're lying to me, man. The AI overview says it's 40 years. Nah, I'm playing. Yeah, though, the maximum prison sentence in Brazil is 40 years. Brazil does not allow life sentences or the death penalty. What, dude? Nah, you were off by 10 years, Ratal. Don't even worry about it, brother. Don't even trip. You don't even have to type, you know. I'm busting your balls, bro. You said 30 years, that says 40 years. Oh, you lied to me. You know what I mean? Come on. Come on, champ. I'm playing. That's the goofiest shit. That's crazy, though. In Brazil, the maximum penalty possible is 40 years. There is no life. There is no more than 40 years. What? Wow. Robbie Sauce joins up throughout the entire video to leave one comment. Bro's not even playing the game. Oh my god, dude. You can't make this shit up, man. Politicians and gov motherfuckers be like, I did way worse shit. I gotta have a max of 30 years. Yeah. That's kind of insane, man. Only 40 years. I mean, even if you get like 300 years, the max is 40. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's kind of the crazy thing, because, like, I don't know. There's multiple different parts to that. In America, you hear, like, double life sentence plus 100 years, and you're like, damn, that's a lot of time. Bro, are you kidding me? You don't even understand. But, yeah, I mean, you know, kind of crazy. 40 years, you think about it, and like, damn, that's not that long if you do some crazy shit, but like, bro, 40 years is, I don't know, 5 years is an insane amount of time to be locked up, but I don't know. Why do they give people more than one life sentence? I think there's kind of like, it's kind of like a, I don't know. There's multiple different answers to that question, if I'm being honest. Robbie, bro. Nah, but the real answer to that question, I think, is just the fact that, like, it's not about the money. It's about sending a message, you know? Soapy, what's up? What are you... Oh, Soapy's tweaking about Robbie being a goofy. Yeah. What's new? Charges can stack there, or is it all combined? Yeah, Ratal, do you know if charges can, like, stack? I don't know. Because that's the big thing about America. That's what I was about to say. In America, the main reason you would get, like, 2 life sentences is because you had different cases. Like, if you do something to somebody and, like, it's really bad or whatever, it's not just, like, there's one thing that happened, you're going to court for one thing. Normally what happens is they hit you with multiple different cases. They offer you, like, different charges, you know? And so each case has a different charge to it, to the point to where if it's bad enough, you might get multiple different charges. You might get multiple sentences, aka multiple life sentences, you know? 9 times out of 10, they throw a lot of charges at you, nothing really happens. Nev planning a trip to Brazil to commit a crazy crime and dip? See, but that's kind of the thing, though. At that point, you'd be getting, like, extradited, right? Is that the right word? At that point, they would be, like, you know, how does that work? Where another country can like charge you or like try you, you know? They can try and like extort you from the country. That's not the right word, is it? Y'all know what I'm saying. Extort, is it? Where do they take you from the country for that? Y'all know what I mean. Robbie is saying, Robbie, I don't know. Here our president was in prison for some time. Wait, what? Ratal, you're... the Brazilian president was in prison? What? Man, there's a lot of lore. Extradition, yeah. It depends on extradition laws in that country. Okay, so I am correct on what I'm saying. Yeah. Our current president... our current president was in prison for corruption. Oh, man. Yeah. I don't know, brother. Extradited. Yeah. What a wild world we live in, you know? But they elected him again. Fuck it, champs. Fuck it, champs. What a weird world we live in, man. What a weird... I can't talk. What a weird world we live in. I think at the end of the day, man, the biggest thing is like we set up these systems in order to like control populations. We set up presidents, we set up governments and everything. Bro, we're all human, man. Everybody's just a human being, dude. How many times have you woke up and been like, oh man, I don't want to go anywhere today? How many times have you thought some like completely ridiculous shit? How many times have you thought to yourself like, damn, that's a crazy ass thought, bro. Why did I even think that? These are the people who are running our country. These are the people who are literally putting laws in place to allow or disallow you to do things. Like, at the end of the day, man, like, everybody who you allow around you, everybody who's like the mechanic, everybody who's like the pilot, this and that, they're all just a human, dude. They're all just a person. Just like you. Everybody on the earth is just a stupid monkey, okay? We're all idiots, man. Nobody knows what's going on. Like, literally nobody knows what's going on. And at the end of the day, like, you know, that's who's running our shit, man. So, I don't know. What a wild world we live in, you know? There's, like, really smart people out there, and there's really dumb people out there, but we're all just people the same, you know? Stupid monkey. Clipped. Yes, man, you're a dumb monkey. Look at a chimpanzee and look at yourself, bro. You're just like that creature, you know what I mean? You have arms, you have legs, you communicate. Literally, monkeys communicate with each other. They have like hierarchies is what it's called. They literally like have like, you know, the chief or like the bad guy or the good guy. Like, monkeys have a big value system. There's a big thing in monkeys that have like, they have like a system of justice in their head. Basically, the example I can give is like, if you have two monkeys and you give one of them a treat and you don't give the other one a treat, they might literally kill you because they're like jealous, literally. Like, if you look at human beings, that's kind of how we are too, you know what I mean? There's a ton of similarities between monkeys and us. Monkey can't do HVAC though. What are you talking about? You do HVAC, fucking idiot. Don't you think that corruption starts on the daily acts that people do? For sure, man, for sure. I think corruption starts whenever a kid realizes they can do something and get away with it. That opens up the possibilities, man. And I think life is such an interesting thing because, like, life is the type of thing to where it's like everything can change tomorrow, bro. The entire person I am could change tomorrow, you know? Literally everything could have been different today. So when it comes to like people, it's the same thing, you know? There's stuff that happened to me that made me who I am. There's stuff that happens to other people that made them who they are, you know? So, for real, man. For real. Sounds like the American way. Monkey hate electricity. Brazilian way is kind of yeah. Here in Brazil, we have a Brazilian way that is kind of sus, trying to take advantage of everything and all that. Sounds like the American way. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. The biggest thing about it is like, greed is closely related to survival, you know? The reason people are greedy is because if you have more than you need, then you'll never be bad off, you know? If you have way more than you need, you'll never be needing anything. So, man, I don't care what people think or what they say. Human beings are animals too. We're just like animals, man. We are literally just the same. We're greedy because that is survival. You know what I mean? That is in your nature. If you weren't greedy, you'd be dead, bro. So I don't know, corruption and all that type of stuff. It's such a hard combo because it's like it could be any type of thing. You could be greedy because of money. You could be greedy because you were broke one time. You could be greedy because I don't like you. Like, who knows, man? So yeah, at the end of the day, I think really the biggest thing is like we need to be able to check each other, you know. And when it comes to government, that is like I mean, you know, what do we even say about that? Checks and balances, more like fucking pen and paper. Like what? More like right here, tell me this, and then I won't listen. Taxes here are something very crazy. If you Google it, it is one of the countries with the most taxes. We don't see much return on those taxes. I mean, good God, man. That's the other thing, too, is it's like... Just like I was talking about how I'm grateful to, like, be a free person. I'm also really grateful for the fact that, like, I can own a firearm. I can, like... I don't know, I can like go outside and shit, you know? I don't know. That is, man. They wrote checks and left shit out of bounds. That's a good way to put that, actually, Chef. That is, yeah, that's actually a really, yeah, good. Quick thinking, brother, quick thinking. That's funny. They thought all about the checks and said, fuck the balance. What do you mean balance? Yeah, man, one ear out the other. One thing went in, the other went out, you know what I mean? Yeah, they heard one of the terms and not the other. In America, owning a firearm is allowed? Yes, sir. That's not what checks and balances is. He's just saying, like, you know, it's supposed to be checks and balances, but all the government is concerned is checks, not balance, you know? He's not saying it literally. We're just making a joke of it by saying that literally, you know? You can have up to like 60 firearms or something crazy, yeah. In America, yeah, you can have all type of shit, bro. I mean, I don't know if I'd get in trouble, but I can show ammo right now. I have ammo and all that type of stuff. Yeah. Firearms are very normal in America. I loved history class in government. Oh, interesting. Hell yeah. Yeah, I guess in Brazil it might not be allowed, but in America you can have all type of shit. If you're licensed properly, you can have fully automatic weapons and everything. Here we have a discussion about whether it would be good or bad to allow people to have firearms. Interesting. Is it not allowed where you live? And what do you think on that topic as well? I don't really want to give my answer on it, but I think plainly put, man, if you just look at the history, like, anytime we tried to, like, prohibit people from doing something, they found a way, man. So when it comes to guns, like, it's going to be no different, you know what I mean? Nevin, shut the fuck up. Shut up, Chef Rosto. No, you weren't. Shut up, motherfucker. This is not middle school, bro. Not allowed here. Guns are not allowed in Brazil, huh? Very interesting. No federal limit on amount of guns, actually. Yeah, so, yeah, Soapy, when you said 60 arms or something crazy, I was like, I don't think there's a limit. Yeah, there isn't a limit, I don't think. But it is kind of state by state at that point. There are certain states that don't allow certain firearms, so I wonder if there is a limit in certain states as well. Maybe that's what you were thinking or something. But yeah, in America, like, shit, I was actually thinking about it. If I continue on the trajectory that I've already been, I'm about to have 2 different guns before I have 2 in my age number. So like, this is pretty good. This is a pretty good ratio here. If we continue on this trajectory, by the time I'm like 40 or 50, I'm gonna have a lot of guns. Are domestic accidents with firearms a recurrent problem there? Yeah, for sure. For sure. I was actually asking Nevin if he heard about Skrilla and Baby Kia and Bloody Hound, Lil Jeff. God damn, man. Yeah, there are definitely a lot of accidents with firearms. Yeah, for sure. I think that's the biggest thing, man. That's the biggest thing that has me even questioning it myself. That's the reason I asked the question in the first place, is because it's like, plainly put, people are gonna get weapons whether you try and, you know, regulate it or not. But I think for sure, like, when it comes to it, like, there is definitely a problem with guns in America. And I don't know if it's I honestly think it's the people themselves, but at the same time, the people are never a problem if they don't have access to the things. Like, kids are never a problem because you don't give them guns. Like, we all know kids are fucking stupid, but that's why you don't give them a knife and leave them by themselves, you know what I mean? So when it comes to, like, adults in America especially, like, what are we supposed to do, you know? What are you supposed to do, man? I don't know. I really don't know. The amount of guns used in primary schools in this country is tragic, let alone in the streets, yeah. Yeah, I think that's a very big issue in America. A lot of people don't feel safe, and that's why straight up kids carried guns in schools. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I don't think it's bad for me to say that I thought about doing it too. I don't am I going to get locked up, chat? Yeah, I definitely, yeah, man. I mean, there were many scenarios where it was like, oh wait, Chef, you did. All right, I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut him deep. I don't give a fuck. I'm a rat, whatever. It doesn't matter. I mean, we're out of school now. We never did anything bad. Yeah, man, for sure. Guns are like even carried in school, like literally. But yeah, that's the biggest thing, man. Is it's like a lot of people, especially in Texas, we carry guns because it's like, you know, if you try and fuck with me, I got a gun, bro. So it's like for a protection thing, but it gets to a certain point to where it's like there are people out there who have the gun and they don't need it, you know. So yeah, at a certain point, when is it like good or bad, you know? It's an interesting question. Ratau asks, in your vision, you live in a country where it's allowed. What are the pros and cons you would say? Yeah, you guys just give like, you guys individually, you can give like, yeah, one or two thing. Self-preservation is a pro, but almost everything else is a con. Exactly. It's exactly what I'm saying, man. It's like, there's a real thin line of like self-protection and like hurting somebody, you know? There's a very thin line between like self-defense and like killing somebody, you know? So when it comes to like guns especially, bro, like, I don't know, man, because even if you are defending yourself, like, did you need to take that person's life, you know? I don't know. It's a very strange conversation because as human beings, we want to have compassion for everybody, you know? We want to be able to say, like, nobody should die, nobody should get shot, you know? But at the end of the day, like, that's wrong, you know? There are people out there who will try and kill you if you don't shoot back, so, like, yeah, I don't know. Self-preservation is the pro, but almost everything else is the con, you know? It's kind of like, I don't know, man, I don't know. There's never really been a tool in human history that's had, like, such a pro and con type of thing. Like no type of screwdriver is going to be able to use this negatively, you know? Like, not enough gun safety and too many guns. I think that's the biggest thing, man. We have a very big disconnect between, like, the reality of the scenario and, like, what people are doing. There's a very big disconnect between, like, what could happen or what's going to happen and, like, what is happening. And that could be said with, like, drugs especially. That was my main thought, is, like, so many people out there who are doing drugs don't realize what's, like, the path that's going down. And it's the same thing for guns, man. Like, too many people act before they even understand what their actions are gonna do. So, like, when it comes to guns, like, that's a huge thing, man. You can pull that trigger before you even realize what you're doing, you know? You can literally shoot somebody before you even realize you shot. Gun safety really means just, like, being able to handle the gun, and I think in this situation especially, it's like knowing when the right situation to have the gun or pull it or use it is, you know? Like I said, there's never really been a tool in society that's been able to, you know, be used so wrong. And yeah, man, that's definitely that's definitely how it is with guns. Teaching how to safely use and what is the potentially dangerous situations. Defending yourself from threats, both foreign and domestic communities that teach caution and respect. Many people with guns don't have that respect. So yeah, there's duality. There's a duality there. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of people like myself who have very much respect for guns. Like, just the way me and Chef were raised up, like, it's to the point to where you're not going to point a BB gun at me, bro. Like, you're not going to, like, you know... Like, we grew up literally to where it was like, don't shoot each other in the face with the Nerf guns. Like, you know, they're Nerf guns. And we were told, like, don't shoot him in the face. Don't aim it at his face, you know what I mean? So when it came to, like, actual guns, it was like, don't even point it at him in any situation ever. Not even once. Not even joking. Like, I don't care if you cleared the gun. I don't care if you damn near disassembled the firearm. Don't point them at somebody unless you're willing to take their life, you know? So for us early on, it was just like the very serious nature of like, you are going to change the course of history with this weapon. You know what I mean? And for a lot of people, I think that they think like, you know, it doesn't really matter for real, you know? That guy, Bloody Hound Lil Jeff, with all these murders he committed apparently, he said verbatim, he said there is no karma or none of that shit, bro. I don't believe in that shit. So a lot of the people out there who do this type of stuff, they don't even care, bro. Like, that's the biggest thing about the duality part is, you know, there are people like myself who I would love to have 1,000,000 guns, but I don't want to hurt nobody, you know? And I think like, I think there are people out there who like, they want to have a lot of guns and they don't care about nobody, you know? So, yeah, man. Many people have respect for life, not guns. Exactly. You already had contact with real guns? Ratal, what do you mean, champion? In my last episode of this game, I cocked the gun, I can't lie. In the last episode of this game, I don't know if you heard the gun, but yeah. I can't show the gun on stream, I don't think, because I'll get banned, but yeah, I mean, yeah. We were hunting animals very early on. I mean, me and my brother were hunting and learning about life and death very early on, you know? I think people have a very disconnected sense of reality when it comes to where your food comes from. And getting that sort of lesson early on was a big thing for me. Hit my first target with my handgun at 7 years old. Champ! Nah, I don't remember that at all. I don't remember. I remember we were shooting from as long as I can remember, man. Like, ever since we were kids, we've been around guns and stuff like that. Rosto is Pop's brother? Yes, sir. Chef Rosto is Pop's brother, man. I'll call him Nev a lot of the time. That's because that's his real name. Not his real name. It's you know, abbreviated. But yeah. Yeah, I call him by his name, man. That's real homeboy. Real brother. Fucking Robbie Sauce is the real life homie. But, he's just a goofy. Yeah. Chef Rosto's the actual brother. The actual brother. Brother. Learning to use every part of the animal and saying thank you to and paying respects, all that type of shit. Yeah. Yeah, man, I think that's the biggest thing is like, it's funny because I talk about guns and I know in the back of my head there's people out there who would probably be like, this guy's crazy, you know? But like, nah, man, I mean, you know, people use swords and shields and stuff like that and just fought each other for war. Like, you know, we literally have to use tools in order to survive. And when it comes to like animals, like, it's a dog-eat-dog world, man. If you don't kill something, you're going to die. You know what I mean? Like, humans aren't herbivores, man. We could be, I guess, if you want to be vegan, but I mean, we're not going to get into that. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, like, you know, we've always hunted, man. Human beings have always hunted throughout the world, and it really comes down to being able to use the weapon properly, man, and being able to do that type of shit, you know? Robbie ain't even stream anymore, but I'm chopped liver? What is chopped liver? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? But yeah, Chef, the Kalachi Pit, yeah, man. We were shooting guns, like, very early on, to the point to where I don't remember probably the first time I ever shot a gun. Almost certainly. Yeah, we would shoot paint cans in a big, like, pit of concrete, basically. We would shoot paint cans, you'd throw them up, you'd shoot the paint can, and it would just, like, it would, like, shoot around, you know? Because there's a lot of pressure in the can. You would shoot the stop sign years ago. Yeah, this was literally 10 years ago at least. 20 years ago, maybe. So, not 20 years ago, no. I mean, what is that, like 15 years I'd say? No. I was probably 8. Maybe like 7 or 8 at that time. I was probably about to hit 10, so yeah, at least 10 years ago. Literally. Yeah. I don't think there's really anything that I couldn't talk about. Like, there's stuff that I would, like, have to really, I don't know, maybe inch around, or maybe I wouldn't really want to tell it just because, but, there's nothing I have to hide on stream, man. I'm not gonna have to, like, you know, cover up the real shit, or, like, for legal reasons, you know? I think we're pretty good on that, so. Ah, you were 7? You were 7? So I was shooting guns at fucking 5 years old? 4 years old? Oh, brother. When I tell you guys I grew up fast, man, I grew up before I knew I was grown, you know what I mean? When I grew up, whenever people say, like, I grew up fast, bro, like, I was getting told by older people, like, damn, I thought you were older, and I'm, like, fucking 12 years old, you know what I mean? I was, like, 14 years old getting told by high schoolers, like, I thought you were older, bro. Dog. Me too, what? What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Dad wouldn't let you till you were a little older. Right. Okay. Yeah, I definitely remember the caliche pit, but I don't ever remember shooting. I don't remember that part. But, yeah, I mean, after that it was up. It was up there. I was, yeah, that's how you'd put it. I was around that type of stuff all my life, but I started doing it at like 5 years old, I guess. I mean, I guess that's still crazy, but, yeah. No, we didn't live in the woods. We lived in many different places. The caliche pit, if you saw that, the caliche pit, it was just like a really big place to shoot guns. We lived in a place where it was like really, it was really just like a small town type of thing. And there was just like, yeah, it was like a city and country type of vibe. We lived in like, we lived in like a neighborhood type of stuff, but there was like areas where there was nobody around, you know what I mean? So that's where we would go and do our thing. We lived in many different places though. When we went hunting, we lived with our grandparents. When I was in middle school, my dad went through some stuff and he had legal situations, job issues and stuff like that. So we lived with our grandparents and we had gotten taken hunting. We hunted raccoon, I think, the first ever time. So yeah, we were in the woods like that, but we didn't live like that. We weren't living in their woods. But yeah, we've lived around all our we moved around all our life to the point to where before my high school, I never stayed at a school for 2 years or longer. I never stayed at a school consecutively. Every single time before high school, every single time we would go to school or go the year, we would move around. Like, every single year we would move. So yeah, we lived in, many different places, to be honest. We moved around so much. The only reason we stayed in Cleburne, the only reason we stayed in the high school we did is because, like, literally, I think it was a question, actually. I think Dad asked me, Chef. Yeah. Because you weren't living there at the time. How was it for you to make new friends at new schools? I mean, it's exactly how you think, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I don't know. The school I went to was a pretty big school. Every year was a new school, exactly. Until, yeah. Fairfield, yeah, we stayed 2 years in Fairfield. I remember in Fairfield it was 6th and 7th grade, and then we moved 8th grade. That's why I said the 2-year thing. Yeah. What was I about to say? How was it for you to make new friends? Yeah, I mean, when it came to like new friends and stuff like that, we were pretty good at making friends. It was just the fact that, like, there's that disconnect there, Like, we would never have a problem with making friends. It's the fact that, like, the people didn't really know who you were, Like, especially my high school where I went, it was a big school, but it, like, everybody knew each other, They all grew up together. Like, they all kind of knew, like, this kid went to this school, this kid went to that school. And so, for me and Chef, like, there was no background to us, you know what I mean? We were literally just like a random kid, so a lot of the people just didn't know us and we didn't know them, So it wasn't hard to make friends, it was hard to make connections, you know what I mean? It wasn't really hard to, like, talk to people, it was hard to, like, understand people, at least for me. But it's always funny because there were just so many memories, man. Like, I remember this one time, I think we were living in Fairfield, bro, and I'll never forget the way that the kid looked, because even as a child, I remember thinking to myself, like, that guy looked goofy as fuck when he did that. I remember on the playground when we lived in, like, I think it might have been Fairfield, Chef Rosto. I remember I must have been in 3rd grade maybe, and me and this kid got, like, into it a little bit, and he ran down on me with a rock, bro. I remember me and this kid were on the playground. I was the new kid, and me and this guy like got into some random shit. I don't even remember what was said, but it was just like an argument. I think I threw something at him, he threw something at me, and then I threw something at him or something like that, and I think I hit him for real. And he got pissed off. He got like mad. We're little kids, bro. This little kid grabs a rock and runs at me, and the way he runs was like the goofiest shit I've ever seen. He like ran up on me like a little kid, and he threw the rock and it hit me in the hand. And I remember just being like, oh, you know, like what the fuck? And just like that was the whole situation. Like the kid was just like, yeah, you know, or like walked away. And I just remember like laughing at the way he like ran at me or something. And yeah, man, ever since we were kids, it's just always been like random shit, you know? Like, yeah, that type of shit was always the normal, man. Like, ever since a little kid, I just had situations that like didn't, you know, it's just like the goofiest shit. But as a kid, like, you don't realize like, oh, this is not normal, you know? I thought like, oh, you know, it's just normal to like get into it with other kids, or like it's just normal to like have a fight, or like, you know, do whatever. And nah, bro, like, I don't know. I was just a new kid, so I can't remember what the fight was about, but I think it was just one of those things, you know? I'm the new kid, the kid didn't know what was up, and we just got into it. So being the new kid has its perks and cons, man. Pros and cons for sure, you know? For sure. But for Chef Rosto, I think it was pretty good. I won't speak for him, but I do think it was probably the same situation of like, it's not hard to make friends, bro. It's never hard to make friends. It's hard to find somebody who's real, you know? It's hard to find somebody who's like not gonna lie to your face, or like not gonna like treat you like you don't really matter, you know? It's hard to find somebody who doesn't treat you like the second option type shit. Especially when you are the new kid. You literally are the second option, you know? Half the time when we would move to a school, it was like in the middle of it was in like the middle of the year, you know, to where people don't really know you. People don't really care. They already have their friends, so what's the point of me like being your friend, bro? I already have friends, you know? And especially like we're little kids, so you're not thinking like, oh, I want to be nice to this guy, like, you know, he probably moved here. Nah, bro, you're thinking like, who the fuck is that guy, you know? You're a kid too, you know? Yeah, man. There were definitely a lot of situations, a lot of crazy shit just because I was a new kid, you know, but there were also the other flip side, you know? I remember when we lived in 8th grade, like, there was these kids who, like, genuinely just said, like, oh, yo, bro, like, come here and, like, sit with us, you know? And they didn't end up being my actual friends, but it was just a really cool experience, you know? But yeah, August usually. What's up with the pudding? Is it doing? Didn't work? Why? Alright. When does it end? When does it end? I don't know. The biggest thing about school for me is I don't know, man. The life that we lived. Yo, 120! Fire's talking about the sub count, man. The one thing about school for me was like I said, we moved so much, we did so much, we had such a crazy life to the point to where like school was like not something that we could really like I don't know, man, like we cared about it, but it was not something that we could focus on, you know what I mean? Anytime we would go to school, it was like, I don't know. At least for me, like I was always thinking about shit that was going on at home, you know? Probably the same thing for Chef Rosto. Here in Brazil, we start at February, end in December. Oh, interesting. That's not too bad. That's kind of the same thing, huh? Because, yeah, here it's August to May. August to May? August, April, May? Wait, no, am I tweaking? April, wait, holy shit, I don't know my months. August? Wait, August, September, March? Wait, August, September... Fuck! Hold on, let me lock in. Oh my god, I need to lock in for fucking months of the year. August, September... Wait. Huh? They're going through the summer? Oh, okay. Bro, I'm not lying. My brain goes August, September, October. What is my brain doing? Wait, what's the very first? January? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. That's why I'm tweaking December. Okay. Okay. Holy shit, I don't know my months, dog. No, I always just get confused because of the first month. I never remember the first month, and then from that point it's easy. Huh? Yeah, I know, right? Alright. Fuck, man, it's literally January 31st, holy shit. But that's interesting. Christmas and New Year's Eve we were on vacation. Interesting. Chef also says, yeah, it was difficult in school, but I was super thankful to go, even though I hated to work. It was home away from home, like a place of short-term relief. Exactly, man. That was the main reason school was so a problem with us, is like, we would go to school and not really like, we weren't going to school for school. We were going to school to get away from home, you know what I mean? It's my birth month, dickhead. You are right, homie. You are right. I literally got you a birthday gift. I'm sorry. I forgot your birthday month, but I remembered the gift, so fuck you. I'm not gonna be that guy, but don't forget about the time you literally forgot about my birthday. So, you know, don't start pulling punches now, motherfucker. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. The one person who did me the dirtiest was Dad. I'm not even gonna lie. Man, that was so terrible. I mean, it wasn't terrible necessarily, but it was bad, you know? It was stressful to stay at home, if I'm allowed to ask. Yeah, like, we never, like, asked to stay at home, if that's how I interpreted it, but, yeah, we had a single-parent household. My dad was the only person who was at the house, and so, you know, that came with a lot of stress, man. Not only is the mom normally the parent that wins custody in those type of cases, but my father was a young dude. He was by himself with 2 kids, you know. Me and my brother grew up with just my dad, so it was really rough, man. It was really rough, you know. There was a lot of days where shit didn't go right, or, you know, shit didn't play out how it should have, or, you know, this or that, man. So yeah, you know, a lot of the time, like, a simple problem, a simple mistake would get a very overdrawn reaction or whatever, you know. A simple problem, a simple mistake would get like a huge blow up of a reaction. So yeah, man, a lot of the time school was better to be at than home, you know. Por sure. He had a good lawyer, one of the few cases where father got custody. Exactly, yeah. 9 times out of 10 the woman gets custody of the children, just because, you know, in the court of law it's better for a woman to get the kid because she is the guardian, you know, or not the guardian, how do you put that right? She is like she's the caregiver, you know. The woman is the role of, like, the, you know, the fucking, yeah. Yeah, man, there was just experiences, like, one time, I remember, do you have contact with your mom? Yeah, we talk, yeah. But yeah, there were situations like one time, I don't even really remember it, Chef. If you want to type it out, maybe I'll just, I'll read what you say and I'll be able to, like, you know, give my side as well. Because I don't really remember why or what happened. I just remembered the shit, you know. That's always the biggest thing with me, man. Like, I was so young growing up and all this stuff that, like, I don't even remember half the places we lived in. I don't even remember half of the, like, houses we stayed at beyond, like, you know, this one situation that happened, or, like, this one thing, you know. A lot of the time, like, I don't even remember if this place was here or there, or what happened here or there. I just remember, like, what happened, you know? I don't really remember, like, where or when. I just remember, like, what. So, yeah. But yeah, I have contact with my mom. We didn't have contact with her for a long time, because, you know, we didn't have phones and shit. We were kids, but, yeah. Crazy, man. Crazy. It was my birthday party. You got out a paper plate. You put a paper plate in the sink. He walked past the trash can and smeared it in your face and yelled at you on my birthday in front of everyone. Oh, I don't remember that, actually. I thought you were talking about that one blue plate he slapped out of my hand. Yeah, I don't even remember that. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, there was so much shit, I don't even remember that happening. Like, I remember the rest of that birthday party, you know what I mean? I remember having a good time after that, but I don't even remember that. That's kind of crazy, honestly. I remember the good time afterwards, but I don't remember that part. Yeah, exactly. I remember, what was it? Sumo. I wanted to say Yogi or Togi or something, but Sumo, man. Sumo was the homie. D was the dumbass. Quite literally. D couldn't stop laughing to the point where he almost woke up Dad. I have a friend named D, that's who I'm referencing. Literally, this guy got a whole glass of tea and then was asking me like, yo, bro, can you get me a Mountain Dew, bro? My fool ass too. I'm like, yeah, I got you, bro. I got up, got him a Mountain Dew, walked back and then said, yo, bro, you got a whole glass of tea you didn't drink right there. And he started dying laughing, bro. He started fucking laughing so hard. He couldn't remember the fact that he asked for the tea. And he, he asked for a drink, got the drink, didn't drink the drink, asked for another drink, got the drink, and then we both realized he had already gotten a drink. Bro, that night, yeah. I don't even remember Dad being on some fool shit, I just remember that, yeah. I was saying, nah, but everybody convinced you, exactly, bro. Even when I was really, really young, that's how it was. You were like, nah, he might tweak out. And then it was like, I don't even feel shit, But yeah, man, exactly, that's exactly how it was. It was like everybody was like, nah, bro, I don't know if we should or whatever. And, the homies were like, man, who's really tripping on it? Yeah, all I remember was by the end of the night, I was thinking, like, am I hearing the cops? Like, what the fuck is going on, Yeah, man. Yeah, Dad, yeah, that was always the thing, right? Dad was always the type of person was like, he would, trip out on you and then be like, oh, my bad, bro, have a good time, And it's like, bro, what the fuck? Weed at what age? The first time I got high, I was in middle school. I was probably 12 or 13 maybe. The first time I ever smoked, I was in elementary school though. The first time, I don't even know if that was weed, Chef. I don't even know. The first time I ever smoked, was that even weed? I don't know. But yeah, D pulled his shorts down. We took our shirts off so we wouldn't smell. Bro, we were doing the most, man. But as kids, that was the funny shit. 12 years old, yeah. I was around guns at 5 years old, maybe even shooting them at 5 or 6, and I was smoking at double that. So, I was a real one, bro. I was the street operator, okay? You guys always try and act real, bro. I was doing this shit before I even knew what the fuck it really was, you know what I mean? I was shooting guns before I even knew how they worked, So, not a flex, though. Not a flex, though, I can't lie. I mean, in the gun situation, I guess it could be, if I turn out to be like a firearm instructor, I guess that is kind of a flex, but yeah, I just remember for the rest of the night I was tripping, bro. D was tripping. I think D was just having a good time, but I was tripping, thinking like something might go bad. I just remember thinking I remember being in the room and hearing shit, bro, Sumo grew it on Minecraft. Oh, damn, that's crazy. Yeah, I didn't remember that part either. Yo, that's when we lived in Fairfield. I damn near want to say that's when we were doing the most shit. Almost certainly. We were climbing up on schools, bro. I don't know if you were with me, Nev. I don't know if you were with us, Chef Rosto. Were you? Bro, we were on some different shit. We climbed onto the buildings of the, town. I remember we were climbing on, the street, basically it's like the strip. It was a small town, so there was for you, it was probably Fort Worth. I mean, I don't know. For me, it was kind of Fort Worth. I'd say the only reason I was really doing all the shit I was because I was with your friends, So by the time we moved to Cleburne, it was we were pretty disconnected on that sense. Yeah, really? Okay. Yeah, when we were in Fairfield and shit, we were climbing on our high school. We were climbing on the actual city buildings, all type of shit, bro. That's interesting though. For you, it was probably Spider-Man the Pipe. Yeah, straight up. For you, it was Fort Worth for sure. I had my moments in Fort Worth, but I really wasn't doing nothing out there, In Fairfield, we were out there doing just being outside. In Fort Worth, I think I was more in the. I don't really remember I'm trying to think the change that happened between them. Assassin's Creeding the bank, exactly. I'm trying to think though, whenever it was in Fairfield, I think it was mainly like I was hanging out with you and your homies, and that's why we were on some different shit, you know? Because all the kids in my grade were just middle schoolers, you know? They're all on some goofy shit. Like, Riley was the one kid who was really on some, like, older than he should have been shit. He was really the one who was, like, in the streets when he was literally in middle school, but, beyond that, yeah, I was running with you and the older kids more, so when we moved to Fort Worth, you know, like, a lot of the kids just weren't on nothing. They weren't doing shit. We didn't know the area at all, so, like, it was the same thing. If I was ever doing something, it was really because either you were doing something or, yeah, I mean, I think that was really it. And we only lived in Fort Worth for, like, that year. I didn't really make a lot of friends. I made some friends that we were friends for, like, a few months maybe at most, and then they turned out to not really be my friends, so yeah. Miguel's out of jail, huh? That's interesting. That's interesting. We did all type of shit, bro. We did all type of shit. The one shit I remember the most was like when we would go to like the abandoned like fucked up buildings, you know? They had like the fucked up buildings, and we would just go back there and smoke and just chill and fuck shit up, and eventually it got burned down. What a crazy time, man. What a crazy time. The time that we ran from the cops and fucking Gage literally like posted up in a tree. Bro. The time that we ran from the cops and me and you got disconnected and you were the one with the house keys, so me and him were chilling in the house waiting for you, or chilling at the house waiting for you, and you literally were like what a fucking, oh my god, man. I remember, I'm pretty sure we were, I don't remember if we had smoked that night, but I was tripping. I remember I just could not sit still. I could not stop tripping. Every car that passed, I was like, we need to get in the back, you know? But, yeah, man. Y'all tricked me into thinking you got arrested? Bro, me and D literally thought each other got arrested. D, I'm still never gonna I'm never gonna let you live this down, bro. Like, to this day, like, when I think about it, I'm just like, bro, I don't know. I don't know. I wish, if I could say anything, if I could just be, you know, fuck all the ego shit, I wish I had I wish I had a relationship like that with my mom, you know? But at the end of the day, you're still flawed for that shit. You're still goofy for that shit. We ran from the cops, and my homie called his mom at like 2 in the morning and asked to come pick him up. So we split up. We ended up splitting up. I went fucking home. I ran home. Like, we're running from the cops. D's calling his mom from the cops. We're running from the cops, all right? We're built different. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, D, but that's real shit. But yeah, no, me and D were like we were Snapchatting each other, and I snapped him like, yo, send me a picture of your house, you good, bro? And he thought that was like the cops trying to get him to like send the fucking evidence. So he just stopped texting me, and I'm thinking like, damn, bro, like he got caught. Like they know I'm trying to like figure it out. He got caught, bro. And the next day we were like, yo, are you good? Like, what happened? We thought each other got caught. That was the funniest shit, man. What a goofy situation. Oh, what goofy situations, man. But yeah, Ratal was a small town we lived. Y'all tricked me into thinking you got arrested. You were in the bushes. Kobe lied. It scared the shit out of me. I was worried about how Dad would react. He wouldn't stay with me. I had a mile to go to get to the house. I made it dolo. Yeah. You said Kobe? Man, I wish I had like, I think I've told the homie this, I wish I had like an all-seeing eye that could like replay situations from like a third-party perspective and like, you know, it be recorded without the recording. I'm about to get off. I'm trying to anyway. But, I don't really remember what happened, bro. You say Kobe scared he didn't stay with you. I thought Kobe stayed to the house. I thought he made it to the house with us. Because I remember when we split, Kobe went with me, you went with D. His eyes never sat still. Exactly. I saved Kobe when we ran away. We were running from the cops. Hey, Booty. When we ran from the cops, you hopped over one side of the fence, I hopped over the other side. I damn near want to like, I damn near want to, like, do a whole reenactment of the shit, bro, you know? D wouldn't stay with you. Okay, right. Yeah, bro, I damn near want to do a whole reenactment of this shit, like, you know, a whole setup like a movie, damn near, because that shit was genuinely like a movie, bro. At least for me, especially. I don't know about you. I think after you jumped the fence, you were basically out of the clear. It was just a mental shit, but, bro, me and Kobe almost got caught to the point to where we were behind a tree. The cops were going by on the street spotlighting. Me and him are behind a tree in a field type of situation. There's only certain trees. There's like a lot of open spots. The cops are going by spotlighting. Kobe deadass tries to go, and I pull him back and stop him, and the cops come by. Literally like a movie, bro. Literally. I had to hug a tree to avoid the spotlight too. Yes, bro. Literally, I remember Kobe was with me. We hopped the fence, right? We dipped. The cops spun around, and they're like going back around. We're behind a tree. I saw them, so I'm knowing they're about to come. His ass is tweaking, I guess, so he tries to go. Mind you, he's on probation. I literally pull him to me, and the cops go by spotlighting, like the spotlight goes by us. They would have seen him 100%, and we started running. He deadass told me verbatim, he said, bro, you just saved me type shit. And I remember, I'm the young guy. Remember, I'm the young kid. Like, I'm still in middle school at that point, bro. I was probably in 7th grade, if not 6th grade. Literally, I'm the young kid. Kobe is on probation in high school, all type of shit. I saved him to the point where he told me, yo, you saved me, bro. Like, and yeah, like, that shit was, you know, we real deal ran away and got away type shit. Not really got away because they knew it was us, but they didn't get us, you know what I mean? They didn't get us, so fuck them. But yeah, man, we jumped into a stranger's backyard, went prone. Man, I damn near want to, like, do that whole, I want to, like, reenact that stuff, because, yeah, man, I should do, like, a story time, huh? I don't know, I've been thinking about doing shorts with voiceovers, but I just don't know what content I would do, like, you know? I have this one idea in particular that I've, like, damn near been, procrastinating on doing, but, yeah, man, I definitely would like to give, because I could tell you how to get from our house to D's house still to this day. Like, you know, we lived on DJ Street. If you went out the front door, you take a left, you take a right, you keep going, that's the school right there. If you went all the way down there, bro, I'm telling you. All that. I could, yeah, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, if I could figure out a way to, like, go on Google Maps, then I could, like, just tell the story and, like, have you in the place that we're at while going through the story, you know what I mean? That would be really cool. I think that would be really cool. But hey, that'll have to be a later time. Right now it's pretty hot. It's actually 65 in here. Why do I feel hot? Yeah, 'cause I'm wearing a jacket. Alright. We gotta get out of here, man. We gotta get out of here. It's 9:30 at night. We've been going at it for a minute. Next episode on this game, man, we'll be going even deeper into the dungeon. This is literally the basement where the prisoners were or something like that. In the first episode, we made it out of the tutorial section. I give quotations because it was scaring me in the tutorial. That's not a fucking tutorial. And in this episode, the second one, we made it past the place that we were in the last episode. So now we're in a completely different area. Once we start this next episode, I mean, we're genuinely going to get scared, man. I'm not going to lie. Third episode is probably going to be the charm on this series. I'm not going to kid. I think we're going to get scared shitless. Even Chef Rasta, you said something like, yeah. I can show you the tree and house I hid behind. Damn. Yeah, when we went back into that yard, bro, I don't know if you remember, but Kobe Yarbrough gave me a bag of hot Doritos Flamas or some shit. He gave me the new bag of Doritos. I had to leave them because they were making crinkly noises, and I felt like tweaking about it, and I had to leave my skateboard on the side of that house as well. When I came back the next day, I grabbed my skateboard and rode it to D's house, bro. No joke. No joke. I remember going down that street, just walking like normal, acting like nothing. I peeped the skateboard was there, and I'm like, nobody's around. I ran up to it, grabbed it, and ran off. The cops couldn't take the skateboard because they don't know if it's the person's house or if it, you know. So they left that shit, and I went back and got it for real. And I remember thinking to myself, like, I wish I got the chips for real. What are you doing, booty? Oh, okay. But yeah, what a crazy situation. That's a great story, man. It's crazy because it's like, that is real, you know? When I think about it, like, it wasn't anything to me, but like, bro, I was in 6th or 7th grade, man. And we really did that, you know? We really ran from the cops, like, I mean, I don't know. I guess we really felt like we had to, you know? We really didn't have to run from the cops, but at the same time, we kind of did. Because if we got caught, we were fucked. And we didn't get caught, and we weren't fucked, you know? So, like, cool. That's not a tip or anything. Like, if the cops try and pull you over, just go, man. The cops are going to know. Even in this scenario, the cops showed up to our house later on, like days later. They knew it was us. They just didn't catch us, you know? So, if the cops are on you, man, you're already caught. You're already gotten. It's already over with, you know? If they know who you are, it's over, bro. You're done. Just give it up, okay? It's not a tip. I'm not telling you to run from the cops. I'm just saying we did, and it worked, okay? That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to brag either. But that's real shit, though. That's just, you know. But yeah, man, same here, Ratel, same here. I've been needing to end stream. I just always enjoy talking to you guys, you know. No matter what, I'm going to always talk to you guys and have a good time. And yeah, man, you know. I will say, next week on Monday, we're starting a new series. You guys are going to love this series, even if you didn't play the game. I know from just experience, this series is like A+, man. The series is one of the best games. I think I'm going to really enjoy it. We'll talk about it more when we get there, though. So, you guys have a good night, man. Have a good weekend. Much love to you all. I didn't know if I would stream today, so, you know, I'm glad I'm here, man. I'm glad we're doing it. Like I said, next episode of even this game is going to be really, really crazy. We're in the dungeon. All of the beginning stuff has gotten through. So I think we're really going to start getting into it in this game. So I'm excited to play this. I'm excited for Monday. I'm excited for the rest. You guys have a great time, man. I can't wait. I can't wait. W video, W stream, W quote, W stories. We got a lot more, man, you know. There's so many stories we could tell. I remember the first time we went to a house party and a gun got pulled, and it turned out to be a fake gun. We'll have to tell that story. But yeah, man, I had a great time as too, Ratal. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, man. If I could provide a laugh or a lesson, that's all I care to do. You know, there's negativity and positivity in life throughout. So if we could provide some positivity, man, if we could be the ones to be happy, then why not? You know what I mean? Human beings truly control their scenarios. We truly control our environment. We truly control ourselves and our lives. So, if we could try and make life just a little more positive, man, then I think we're winning. You know. I don't know about you guys, man, but life can get real dark. Life can get real negative. Life can get real down. So, at the end of the day, if we can be the thing to be happy, if we can be the ones to provide positivity, if we can be the ones to show love, then there really is no excuse. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's easy to feel like my life is fucked up. It's easy to feel like nobody cares, but if you never went out there and tried, if you never cared for yourself, then, hey, man, you know, you're kind of the one to blame. It would have been easy for me to say, all you guys suck, but at the end of the day, if I never tried, then how would I know in the first place, you know? So if you don't reach out, man, if you don't ask for help, if you don't try and do better, if you don't try and stay positive, then how can you be mad when there is no positivity, you know? At the end of the day, life can be hard, people. Life can be a struggle, but we can make it through, man, you know? Millions, if not billions, if not trillions of people have made it through life. We can be the next generation. We can be the ones to do it as well. But we can also make it a little bit easier, man. So keep doing the best out there. Keep putting your best foot forward. Keep trying to be the one. Keep trying to be the best, man. I'm going to always keep going. You know, it's crazy how me and Rosto went through all this type of stuff. We literally ran from the cops. I ran from the cops in 7th fucking grade at the very latest. You know what I mean? And here I am now, man. Here I am now, just giving you guys some type of real shit, you know? You never know what life is going to do, man. You never know where life is going to take you. At the end of the day, like, everything could have been different, you know? Everything could have been different, man. So, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to give you guys something. If you guys can do the same, man, then never stop, you know what I mean? Never stop, man. The only time you fail in life is when you give up, and at the end of the day, like, everything can change tomorrow, you know? So, keep going. Keep being the best. I love you guys. You guys are champs. Have a great time. Have a great weekend. Today's a Friday. Today's a Friday. Sheesh. Today's a motherfucking Friday. Let's go. Have a great time. Peace out. Sheesh. Much love. I didn't know if I was going to stream today, but It's always worth it, man. It's always worth it. Have a great time, guys. Sheesh.